Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's Del and I'm here with episode 3 of my Real Oviedo Football Manager playthrough. Now, where we left off last time was we had just had we played 3 absolutely fantastic pre-season friendlies, all solid wins. I was very happy with those games, and we're coming into this episode basically with a game against Ponferradina, who are in the league above us, and then a game against Boa Vista, who are in the Portuguese Premier League. So these 2 fixtures are probably going to be our toughest yet, I reckon. So important just to see how these goes, make sure we don't concede any leaky goals basically. Just to run through just a couple of important emails that happened just in the meantime, because I've got us right to before we play the next game. So triggered the contract extensions for Jonathan Vila and Frank Omgba. Felt like those 2 were important players and it was worth doing. And there's also been a centre attacking mid offered to us who's a free agent, so I decided to scout him. That scout report should hopefully come back after this game and we'll see how that goes. So moving on to the team, just going to show you the lineup we're playing today and the tactics against Ponferradina. Because they're in the league above, I've decided to run with the same formation that's worked for us for the past 3 games, but I've moved us down to standard mentality, just to because I reckon we're fairly even, but they are the league above. I don't want to take any chances, don't want to be too leaky at the back. I've made a couple of substitutions for last time. I know I've taken Iris off for Generilo in defensive midfield. I've also brought in Eniko. Now, I've decided to take him off the transfer list because in this formation we do utilise the left wing position, and he is the only other player apart from Font and also Garcia, but Garcia is not as good as Eniko, who can actually play in that position basically. So decided to take him off the transfer list. He is still on the loan list because he's quite young, see what offers we get for him, but decided to bring him in for this game mainly because one, the player Ardenaz, he's only on 80% condition and fitness. I want to try and rotate as much as possible, so I've moved Font into the middle, brought Eniko in for that position with Font on the left, and the winger attack is the best sort of position and role for him. It utilises all of his best attributes there basically. Font's gone back into the enganche position that we played him in previously, I believe, and then we've got Severa back in the target man position. So we're just going to move on basically. Likely Ponferradina field a 4-4-2. We're playing 4-1-2-3, defensive midfield asymmetrical. So let's move on to the game. Like I said, just as long as it's a good performance, the result doesn't matter too much, because it is pre-season and this Ponferradina aren't a bad squad at all when compared to ourselves. So when the teams have finished warming up, here we go. Ponferradina are our favourites, as you can see from the Sky Bet match odds. Opposition instructions, we want Joshua Lopez's advice. Sobrino, he reckons we need to go in hard on, and also close down Pablo Perez. Okay, let's move on. Team talk. Try and make an impression, he recommends. Yeah, let's go for that. No, they didn't react too well, but show me why you should be in the team. We'll go for that for all of them, just see what the reactions like. There we go. 3 good reactions from the midfield, and 1 from Lopez as well, and he can take the individual. No reactions there. Let's move on to the game. Fantastic. Ready to get going. It's probably, like I said, our toughest game yet. Just want to make sure we put in a good performance basically. Here he's played it forward to Sabrina, who we just mentioned. Need to go in hard on him. Good challenge there. Oh, scored within 30 seconds. Pablo Perez. I'll give him credit there. That wasn't a bad hit. It was a poor challenge from, well, it was an alright challenge, but it was a good hit from Pablo Perez. Fair play. Hoping that was just a fluke and we can now get back on track. More long balls forward, sure, make that change. There we go. Tobias Heights, fantastic. He's equalised. First goal for the club. He's my new signing so far this season, along with Alderaz. Very happy with that indeed. Well, he's only on loan, but still very happy with that indeed. Need to train for. I don't agree. What I found recently. Oh, we've got a penalty. Not going to complain at all. Just wanted to mention as well, what I found previously when I've played this game before is that often comes up. We've not made a good job of possession today. We need to try and retain possession. And whenever I've gone to make changes, it's always gone negatively, basically. It's never had a positive outcome. So I'm not going to click that because possession isn't everything, and often you do win games when you've got least possession. Recommending it again, we need to try and retain possession. I'm going to at least leave it till half time before I take that advice. Ambitious shots there from Yuri. Hector Font could be stepping it up a little bit. Ooh. And Eco was offside, unfortunately. 2-1 up, hopefully going into half time. Can we make it 3-1 by any chance? Andy in midfield. Amongst all these Spanish names, then there's Andy. Get stuck in, go on. Challenge him, no way. No one was getting stuck in there. 2-2, okay. Skip that replay, don't need to see that again. Thinking maybe sticking onto a control. Good challenge there from Lopez. He can't play it forward though. Another, oh, Generilo. That was a bit of a late challenge, to be fair. It's a red ref, are you fucking with me? Wow, okay. Now we've got a challenge on our hands. Now it's just damage control, I reckon. Counter, I reckon, is probably best. And we've just completely lost our defensive mid. We can't be playing with 5 attackers and thinking move into a 4-1-2-1. Potentially? No, it'd be 4-1. Yeah, 4-1-2-1-1 even. Right, okay. What can we do here? I'm thinking, just looking at the positions, it's going to have to be Eniko that's going to have to come off. I'm going to have to take off Eniko for Omgba. Bring Omgba on down here. Find out. I think his best position is Regista. Is it Regista? Let's check. Concentration 6, off the ball 6. Can't remember what his best one is. Just have a look through them. Ball winning midfielder. Not at all. Anchorman. Right, we'll leave him at Regista. I think that'll be alright. Send it there. Bring Susaita into the middle as well. Play him. No, you can't play centre mid because positioning 5, marking 6, tackling 8. None of them are really fantastic. So I'm thinking box to box potentially. Finishing 6, positioning 5. Oh no, he played good as that was the one, yeah, I remember. He plays well as an advanced playmaker. Have him in support. Have Font playing there as an... probably still as an Enganche. Yeah, well, saying that, it might be better if he just played as a attacking midfielder with the support option, even though it doesn't utilise his attributes the best. It's what we kind of need in the team. And then just still have Severo up front as the target man. I am a fan of the long balls now. Pump ball into box, yeah. And I'm thinking, what's the one I'm looking for? Maybe try and slow down the game a bit. Yeah, lower tempo. Now I think completely ignore the flanks, exploit the middle now. And more direct passing, yeah. Let's roll with that. Let's just give him a quick team tour. No pressure. Seems demotivated. Well, fuck. Okay. There isn't any pressure on him. I've just had to bring him in I don't even see what those two options said. Been unlucky so far. They have been, to be fair. I need to try and cheer Omgba up a little bit. Let's give him fine, I'll go with something else. There we go, look to gain confidence, that's important. Nacho Lopez isn't playing well either. Try and motivate him, there we go, fired him up a bit. Same goes for Severo. There we go, fired him up. I even clicked the wrong one, but it still worked. What were those two options that popped up in the top right? Send off left in the lurch, we need to be careful. I don't know what that's going to actually do. Let's change that. I'll leave that. Font! Oh, he's put it over! No way! Oh, I thought that was going to be 3-2. You're fucking kidding me. Apologies for swearing there, but you've got to be kidding me. What a goal to concede. Look at this replay. Look at it bounced off Esteban, then bounced off Font and went in the net, and then Dominguez just put it in the back of the net. Okay. Like I said, it is just damage controls. They're not going to control. They have as well. This isn't going well. Not going well at all. I mean, stick it onto a 4-2. Not happy playing 4-2. Not happy 4-2 down, sorry. Stick it onto attack, see if we can do anything. See if we can score from this potentially. No way, it's cleared off the line. Okay, tactics. Nacho Lopez is playing shocking. We need to take him off for... It's going to be David Fernandez's debut. Let's hope he can do well. What's his best? His attributes all fit in well with that. With limited fullback and defend, that's fine by me. And then Bautista isn't playing well either, but I don't want to use my last sub on another defender. I want to take off Font, I think, and bring on Ardenaz and see how Ardenaz can cope. Hopefully a bit better than Font has this game. What are we looking at there? Attacking midfielder, stick him in attack. Confirm. Yes, won't bother with the team talks. Come on, 15 minutes left. They've made a sub, 5 minutes left. Not much is happening. Stick it on overload. Just go for this now. Very fluid. Let's just see what happens. Good challenge there. Fortunately, Severa couldn't get on the end of it though. Can we just get one more consolation goal before the end? Ongba straight to Ardenaz, who's hoofed it up for Severa, but he can't reach it. There we go, 5 seconds left. I think that's it. 4-2 defeat. It's not the best, outcome, but got a bit let down there by Generilo sending off in the first half. But see, I disagree with that. I'm gonna go we were unlucky. Yeah, there we go. That's a better response from them. Okay, yeah, that's alright. Well, there we have it. We lost 4-2 to Ponferradina. Disappointing collapse, unfortunately. We play Boa Vista in 4 days' time, even. I couldn't even... Yeah, 4 days' time. So I will jump back in with you guys then when we'll, again, go through the important emails, go through my tactics and jump into the game against Boa Vista. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, welcome back. We're here about to play Boa Vista, but first I've got some bad news, unfortunately. There's not really any better way to put this other than Diego Severa is out for 5 weeks. Twisted ankle in training. Absolutely gutted. So, where are we on the injury table at the moment? Still only pretty much bottom with only 1, but still not exactly great. Also got this guy, taking this guy called Oscar Novo on trial for 4 weeks. If we just have a look, his assistant reported potential to be a good player. If we look there though, potential ability was 5-star, so I just thought, well, why not? Let's just go for it, take him on trial for 4 weeks. He's on the bench for this next game. See how he does, then potentially sign him. Also let go of this Adrian San Emeterio guy, because he's just pretty much awful if you just look at his stats. So yeah, we are going to move on now to the next game. I will show you guys the lineup I've picked. Not much of a changed lineup. I've taken out Bautista for Oscar for this game, and you guys do know I like my rotation though, so I've also taken out Sene because he needed resting for Rojas, and obviously I've had to take out Severo and I've brought in Borja Valle. Just remembered I haven't set Borja Valle to his false 9 position that he seems to actually quite enjoy. I'm thinking maybe Font might actually do better as a shadow striker though, if he's if we've got a false 9 playing. Let's try that out instead and just see how that goes. 'Cause, I mean, they're sort of overlapping a little bit, but maybe stick Valle over there instead and Font by there as a shadow striker. That might work just a tiny bit better. I'm also just quickly remembered as well, I'm going to try playing Adrian Alano for instead of Generilo, just purely because because of Generilo's red card, thinking he needs to sit out a game. Just sit in a corner and think about what he's done, basically. So I'm just having a quick look now. I'd say ball-winning midfielder support would be the best option for him. We'll see how this goes. Focused on attack and movement, got it on control. Hopefully we just get out the start. I'm going to move to fluid as well. Hopefully we can just get out the starting blocks a bit quicker than we did against Ponferradina. Jonathan Vila can take the captain's armband. We are favourites for this game. 4-6, whereas Bovista are 7-2. So let's go. Opposition instructions. I can't even ask anyone, so we'll just leave it like that. We are favourites. Encourage them to push on. Let's go for that. No, still didn't get any response. Need to be going. I'll go expect a performance from everyone and see what response I get from that, if any. Well, fuck. Okay. You guys didn't see anything. That could have gone a bit better. If we're down at half-time, hopefully my half-time team sort of goes a little bit better than that. Right, okay, only 30 seconds in. Well, at least we've held on longer than we did against Ponferradina. I was about to say I might have spoken too soon there, they'd nearly scored. Right, okay, 5 minutes in. Pedro Pimenta is an accomplished crosser, yeah, and need to try to retain possession. Okay, this time I'm going to agree with him. Oh my god. He's just... No way, he just hit the... Hold on, guys, just... Was that... I think that was there, wasn't it? He just hit the crossbar from that. Watch this. Just going for... Gotta go for a quick replay. And Eco just went for it and hit the bar. Good grief. Wow. Okay, let's carry on. That was something. That would have been one hell of a goal. Heights has picked up a knock, but he should be able to shake it off. We'll see how he's doing at half-time. Lopez has thrown out to Sasaita, who's played it into Rojas. Cross to Borja Valle to Enrico. Can he get his goal? Yes, he can. Enrico's first goal this season, I suppose. I don't know if he scored for the club previous to this, but fantastic. Very glad he scored that. Hoping he makes it worth my while to not sell him and keep him on. Try to encourage the team. Calm. Please how things are going. Keep it up. Because things aren't going badly. So Lano could be doing better, and I might have to take height. Yeah, I'm going to take heights off for David Fernandez, and just see where Fernandez's best position is. Probably not that much different. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go straight into the second half. 1-0 up isn't too bad against a team in the Portuguese Premier League. Pedro Pimenta, that's on their team. Got a little bit worried though. I think we might be going in a little bit rough on these guys. Injured 2 of them in about 2 minutes. Rojas back to Enrico. He's whipped the ball across straight to Font. That's beautiful. Font is a selfless player. That was fantastic. What a pass to Sasaita. Gotta watch this again. Look at that. Font could have just turned and hit it. But no, he's played it off to Sasaita, who has put a perfectly placed ball into the top corner. I'm very happy with that indeed. Font's picked up a knock now. That's not good. I'm going to try and give him just a little bit more time, if possible. But it doesn't look like it's helping now. Okay, they've got an opportunity, but I'm taking Font off for... So he's playing in the middle, actually, for Sene, I think would be best. Does Sene play well as a shadow striker? Doesn't play badly. I'll just leave him there. That's fine. They've scored through Hugo. It's unfortunate. 2-1. Can we hold on? Hoping we can. I don't really want to change to defensive or anything because it's kind of taking the piss at 2-1. I want to try and kind of get a third. Oh no, you guys are going to be tugging on my heartstrings now. That was a corner, surely. I swear that came off their guy. Good clearance there from Oscar. No nonsense indeed. That's what we're looking for. Make those changes. It's the 90th minute. There we go. 94th minute. Ref blow the whistle. Good lad. 2-1. Not bad. I'm alright with that. Just trying to suss out whether we need to whether we need to switch our tactics back before the season starts. He even had less shots and less possession, but we still managed to come away with the win there. That's alright. Indeed. Okay, leave the match. Just try to think whether we need to change up our tactic back to the attacking... I can't remember what it was. I don't even know what. Attacking 4-1-2-1-2, that was it. No way. 2 injuries from that game. Height's out for 3 to 4 weeks. And you're fucking shitting me. Sorry, there's been quite a bit of swearing in this episode. It's been a bit of a rough ride so far. Heights and Font are both out. Okay, well, we'll try and get one more game played before the end of the episode against Anguiano. Yeah, play these guys and then call it the end of the episode. I'll see you guys in just a moment. Hey guys, welcome back. So we're here just before the game against Anguiano. Just running through the important emails. That guy I tried to sell rejected the contract offer from them due to the wages. I'm not really that bothered. He's only on my youth team for £25 a week. Then we've also got this unfortunate circumstance. Iniko also got injured for 2 weeks. So we've also lost him. And what else was there? Oh yeah, also had to decide on my squad. The Spanish squad rules are tough. There's quite a few players I had to miss out, including Rojas, Sergio Garcia, although I know he's on the transfer list, and then I had to add in those guys. Just moving on to the team selection that I've made for this game. We are classed as definite favourites against Anguiano. I can't, actually, just bear with me a second. If I just head here and click on Anguiano, don't even know what league are they in. 3rd Division Group 16. We're definitely massive favourites. They've got their special version of David Luiz there. Yeah, definitely favourites against these. I've had to make a lot of changes due to all the... Look at those injuries. We went from having 1 injury to 4, and all of them being pretty much key players. So, change our formation back to the other attacking 4-1-2-1-2. We've got Linares playing up front as the advanced forward with Borja Valle in his false 9 position. Sene playing just behind him as an enganche. I don't know how you say that. Midfield, Generilo and Susaita. Generilo being the playmaker, Susaita being his attacking centre midfield role where he goes for them long shots and very often scores them, which is fantastic. E-Rice back in the defensive midfield position, back four of Oscar, Sergio, Vila and Lopez, and again obviously Esteban in goal. Gonna try and hopefully give Novo some game time today. And the same goes for Ardenaz, because I want them to get some more playing time before the season starts. So we're just going to jump straight in and see how this goes. They're 15-1 to get a result against us. So this should be an absolute whitewash, I am hoping. Apply his advice. Javier Adan is clearly the key player for them. We're the favourites. Encourage them to push on. Let's go with that. No, they didn't even respond from that. Let's go. Show me why you should be in the team. Can I get a response from that? 1 from Generilo and 2 from Oscar and Esteban. Fantastic. Start the game. Let's go. Let's get off to a flying start. I've stuck it on control because we are away from home. Don't want to concede any leaky goals, anything that we really shouldn't. Just want to cover all our bases, basically. But I'm really, really gutted about these injuries. It means all of those players are going to miss the start of the season, unfortunately. Valle with the... Ooh. Oh, what a hit. Borja Valle. Is that his first goal for the club? Or first goal this season? I think it may well be. Just over a minute as well. Or just under, maybe. I'm not even sure. But fantastic. Very glad to get off to a good start there. Hopefully Linares plays well as well, because he's not a bad striker, I don't believe, but he just didn't play well in the 1 or 2 games I played him at the start of the season. Come on, lads, get stuck in there. Get stuck in, come on. So who is that? Sergio finally manages to make the tackle to Sene, who's just hoofed it forward to Linares, whipped it across. Good save, to be fair, from Flores, their keeper. Nacho Lopez. Unfortunate. Oscar's picked it up back to Lopez, whipped it in again. No luck, and then there's... I could have made a pun about that guy's name. His name was Bias, but I'm not as quick-witted as some, unfortunately. Sasaita's whipped it across. There we go, that's the goal. Villa's managed to put it away in the back of the net. I don't know who it was that missed the head initially. I actually want to find that out, because it was unfortunate. Who was it? That guy there? Oscar. Oh, it was a volley even. But there we go. Villa was there to clean up the debris, as they say. I don't even know if they do say that. I may have just made that phrase up. It's Bias on the ball again. They seem to hold on to the ball for absolutely ages. Oh, good block. Wow, that was a little bit leaky from us. I knew we had to watch out for that Javier Adan. We are being seriously overrun in midfield, but I don't really think it's mattering at the moment. Jesus Yacora. Rice has taken a knock. See, Linares isn't playing well again. He's on a 6.4, unfortunately. Want him to get a goal. See, what? He can't. He cannot put it away. Get your head on this, Linares. No luck. Sasaita. Oh, what a free kick! I think my balls just dropped, but what a free kick that was. Look at that. Sasaita's a hero. Guys, any of you guys are watching this, Sasaita, he's going to be a huge player. In real, he's going to be better than Messi. 5 years. Just watch it happen. I am kidding when I say that, by the way, but he does seem like quite a good prospect here on Footy Manager, and probably a good signing for clubs playing in like the Championship or something like that. Very pleased, I am indeed. I'm going to bring on both Ardenaz. Well, no, I'm going to bring on Ardenaz first for Linares, because I don't know what Linares is playing at, basically. It's a little bit shocking. What's Ardenaz's best? When he's playing striker, where does he play best? He plays quite well there, to be fair. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Left as advanced forward. Let's carry on. I'm just hoping when we get to the start of the season next episode that it just all doesn't go to pot, because it very well could do. The majority of the teams we've played so far have been considered worse than us, except for Ponferradina, potentially Granada B, and maybe Boa Vista. They should have buried that. That should have been 3-1. What just happened there? Sasaita, no! How could you? You're the chosen one. What on earth, Sasaita? He just tackles it into his own. Sasaita, what are you doing? Imagine if that happened in real life. Someone just slides the ball into their own net. Like when it was just balancing on the line. Nacho Lopez into Sasaita. Can he make up for it? We already have. God, another fantastic goal from Valle. Sasaita already has made up for it, realistically scoring that free kick last half. Ardenaz is looking uninterested. That's not great. Thinking Sene might be coming off soon. The brother of I've forgotten Vidal's first name. Arturo Isaac. 65th minute. Not much is going on by the looks of things. Right, gonna get what's his face some game time. Novo coming on for Sene. He can only play centre attacking mid, so we'll see how he does. Apparently he doesn't do very well as an enganche. Enganche? I'm not sure. See how he does as a centre attacking mid. Doesn't have good concentration or anticipation. How about Shadow Striker? No, maybe I'm presuming advanced playmakers know better. Actually, no, that's definitely better. Yeah, let's run with 2 playmakers then. Just see how he does like that for the rest of the game. 20 minutes to go or so. Oscar Novo's debut for the club. Esteban's hoofed the ball up the field. Good challenge from Sergio to Generillo. Played it to Sasaita. Seriously though, very excited for Sasaita when the season starts. Novo's first touch of the ball, plays a quick 1-2. And he's played it all the way back again. We are 4-1 up, we cannot be complaining at this point. Rice. What a hit! What A thunder bastard. That's a strike and a half. What was it? I can't even remember his first name, but E-Race. Wow. Look at that for an hit. Straight into the bottom corner. Fantastic goal. Bias has gone off. So's the Japanese version of David Luiz. That's incredibly racist. I'm not a racist person, I promise. Sergio played it across to Esteban. Esteban, he's doing a run, he's doing a Neuer. He's running with it, he hoofed it all the way to Ardenaz. Straight into the middle. Fala Susaita, he's 6-1. Susaita's my baby. He is mine, I own him. I'm never letting go of him unless I'm going to get at least 50 million or so. Don't concede another, because the only goal we've conceded was such a idiotic goal to concede. These guys aren't even watching the game. They're not even bothered. They're just, all they can focus on is their burgers. Look at them. It's an ambitious hit there. Borja Valle with 2 goals as well. Very happy with that indeed. Hopefully, he's definitely, what's the word I'm looking for, filling in the role of Severo very well indeed. Ardenaz didn't do great. Novo did, well, they both did about average realistically. They didn't have long to, well, Ardenaz had a full half. Novo, I'll let off the hook. Very happy. What with the bad reaction to that? I was happy with that. I thought that was quite a good. Second half was much better. Well done. But no reaction to that. What about Sergio? There we go, he reacted well to that. Oh well, post-match analysis, a 6-1 victory, 27 shots to their 14, 54% possession, a lot less fouls. Let's leave the match. So, the stage right now, just check the one email, everything goes to plan for Los Caballones. Where we're at now is we've got one more friendly against Orihuela, and they are in the 3rd Division Group 6. So we've got to play them next episode, and then we also get to start our season with the first match on TV. I believe it's we get about 6,000 for it being on TV. We play UD Logrones, and then after that we might be also able to play our game against Lealtad. And then after that we'll start episode 5 with our cup game. So looking forward to that, definitely. Well, hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. Any feedback, any criticism, constructive criticism mind you, that you want to give me, feel free to leave a comment. If you do want to see more videos in this series and other videos on my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. So bye bye for now.